almost there. Once that's built up, I can make my tunnel up to the top and start mapping out the conveyor system for that.
What was that?
So once that's up and running, I can bump up to the top and map out the conveyor system for that.
Oh,
For the solar tower.
the solar / eventually oxygen tower.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna go visit that unknown signal
All right.
since it's only 2.5 kilometers away. I brought my saw.
I need things. What do I need? I need things. Things. I need
Okay, what are you?
tubes.
You are a little flashy thing.
Flashy.
Special content. Did not find any special items. No.
Oh.
I'm gonna harvest you for parts then. This is why we need that grinding ship back again. To go out and capture these, but also then to just capture the stuff.
Yeah.
Parachute hatch, button panel.
Oh, fair warning. I don't know if any of them are in space to it or if it's just on planets, because that's what my current playthrough was on. But some of them explode when you get close.
Oh.
Yeah.
What do they look like when they're about to explode?
Don't know. Didn't get a good look at it.
Well, I can assure you this one did not explode.
Alright.
In case you're wondering.
Good to know.
Big small cargo container. What's in you?
Those.
Construction components. I'll take those. And computers. I'll take those too. Oh, hello.
Hello.
Oops. Hey, do you want to come out towards where I'm at?
If I knew where you were at, sure.
Can you not see my beacon?
Not at the moment. You on the surface?
I am on the surface.
Okay. I'm coming down from Bertha.
Oh. Okay, never mind.
I'm on my way anyways.
Yeah, I'm on the ridge beyond. Like, if you're coming from Bertha, the furthest ridge from the or the furthest edge of the ridge for the crater, you go over that, you'll see me.
Okay.
I just don't want to give up construction components and steel plate, and I don't have any more room to carry it, and I already dismantled the
Okay, I got a little room.
So,
Fair enough.
I'm just gonna stay put. Mainly because when I disassembled the reactor, it exploded.
Eeh.
as in exploded into a bunch of parts, and I cannot
Ah.
pick them up anymore.
Okay. Around here, you're not popping up for me though.
I'm not over the ridge.
I'm not, maybe I went to the wrong ridge. I'm not sure.
Um,
Where are you in relation to hangar?
in relation to hangar, go outside the door and go over the ridge that's along the right side if you went up over it. Or if you went out the door.
To the right.
But not like a hard right, kind of like a soft right.
Okay.
And then just, I'm about 2 kilometers, 2.5 kilometers from there.
Of course, now that I'm doing this, I need more hydrogen.
Yeah, that's the other problem I'm going to run into here soon if it takes too long.
Refill real quick. And
Yep, I see you're moving.
Damn it.
Did you just die?
Yep.
Because I just saw your beacon all of a sudden just go poof.
Okay.
I can see your beacon over at Genesis.
Yep, that's because I just respawned there.
I kind of figured.
Alright. I know my stuff will be safe there at least, in a bag.
Gravity. Gotta
Yep.
love it sometimes.
Yes.
Now, when I flew up to make it easier for you to find me, I think I may have lost the stuff. So, you know what? I'm just going to go back to the thing. I'm going to run out of hydrogen here soon anyway.
Fair enough.
Well, at least we're generating power to run
That's good.
the refinery again. Damn it. Still need small steel tube. I didn't pick any of that up. Because I didn't get any of that from the thing. Lovely. Solar panel. I can put it on the solar panel up, I think.
So, my bag's not here.
That's not good. Solar panels. Roar.
That sucks.
What, having solar panels? That's wonderful.
No, that's one. My bag mysteriously vanishing.
Yeah, that does suck. I didn't see it, unfortunately. That was too far away. Did you check down in the, I mean, I guess I don't know where you died, or how you died.
I ran into the refinery as I was coming in.
Oh.
But, like,
I
I
can't
don't,
really help with that then.
like, I don't even have a death point that I can see.
Ah, darn it. Figures there was a more large steel tube and I just couldn't pick it up, and that's what I need to build solar panels. Oh well.
Alright.
I've at least started the construction of the next layer, so we can at least have more power until we get the thingy.
Fair enough.
So, I guess just as you get stuff that you think you can add to it, just add to it.
Okay.
It's kind of just a passive project at this point, because we have enough power to run the refinery, but I'm sure as we add stuff, we're going to need more power. So.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, biggest holdup on the next few is large steel tube and solar cells, because I used all my solar cells. But we'll need other stuff too. It's just yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Solar panels. Let me guess, your bag had a bunch of interior plates.
It had a bunch of everything.
Well, what'd you gonna lose it for?
I wasn't trying to.
Yeah, I don't see it. I'm doing a little quick look around myself. Makes me believe your body went kapoof.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going unknown signal exploring again because I found another one. Hey, that was profitable last time.
Yeah, sure.
We got a solar cell and some other stuff out of it, basically.
Nice.
This time I know that they have large steel tube in them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this one has a red flashy light and it's yellow. The other one was blue.
Alrighty.
It has a cargo container on it.
I'm pretty sure all of them do.
Contains some construction components, motors. Uranium, not really that important in canvas. Because it's like basically no uranium whatsoever. Alright. Need to get to the reactor. Because the reactor has the good shit.
Yes.
The parachute hatch has one small steel tube. I think the rest of this is just steel plate, so I'm just going to collect that.
Don't know if I have enough, but I grabbed a bunch of everything. So we shall find out.
Alright. Unknown signal collected.
Ooh.
I guess I'll go apply it to the conveyor belt first, and then whatever's left over goes on the solar panels.
Fair enough.
Alright. Boop. Boop. Oh, it's all stuff that I don't have. Okay. So I guess solar panels it is. Because the more power we can generate and store, the better. The longer our refinery will run.
Yes. Do, 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 do. Coming through the hole. There we go.
For a second, I thought that was a dog.
No, that was the talking in our sleep. One more display and a bunch of interior plate.
Let's put interior plate on the conveyor first.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Oh.
Like, that's all I need. The one display is to finish off the assembler, and then...
I have a display, actually.
Oh, if you would stick that on the assembler, that'll finish it.
Okay.
And then I just need to grab a bunch of steel plate. Or not steel plate, rather interior plate.
Interior plate, small tubes, unless you put small tubes on.
Alright, put small tubes on.
Okay, I guess while you're up there, get large tubes.
Alright.
Because we'll need that for the solar panels.
Was it one per?
Yeah. So I need another 1, 2, 3, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh.
And then it's just a matter of solar cells. So I mean, if you can queue up solar cells while you're up there, we can get those cooking.
Alright.
Because each one requires 64. I mean, some of them have a few in them, but just to assume about 600 should do it. Because I mean, we'll use them.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
What?
That almost took out the miner.
Oh, jeez.
Gonna move you inside.
Probably a good plan. Played in my world so much, I just started tossing shit into random connectors and realized, oh wait, it's not gonna automatically sort it.
Well, not inside, but at least close to the wall.
Okay, so crap ton of interior plate. And then I need to jump into the assembler and large steel tube.
I mean, once we get set up, I mean, you said you were gonna do a thingy for that, right?
A thingy.
That sorter thingy-majigger?
Oh yeah, we need that programmable block. We also
right.
need a programmable block and a timer for that script as well.
Gotcha.
Then that we can set things up, it'll automatically, we can change how much we want to keep a queue of, and it'll automatically craft things if we wanted to, or we can just do it manually. It'll automatically sort things where we tell it to, so we don't have to fuck around with filters and all that crap.
Good deal.
Yeah. It is a wonderful thing. So we get 6 large.
Yes.
I cannot carry 6 large.
Put a connector on here. I don't want to do that. Oh, maybe. That actually would be kind of smart. Except it probably won't work the way I think it's going to work.
Probably not.
I'll try it anyway. Doesn't hurt to try. Hey, while you're up there,
Oop, yes.
I'm gonna need about 150 steel plate,
Okay.
12 small steel tubes,
1 second. Put that there. I'll do 500 for you. Okay, what now? How much steel plate?
about 150.
50, got it.
12 small steel tube,
Got it.
and 20 construction components.
Got it. On my way down. No.
Yeah, I don't know if that's going to work, but I'm going to try to make it work because that's the only logical spot it'll work until I rebuild this thing.
Fair enough.
Basically, I'm throwing the connector on in the spot where the drill used to be, or the drill head used to be, and hope that it transfers through the drill like it does for when it ejects shit.
Yeah, it should.
Well, in theory, because the end of the drill is actually a conveyor connector, like migrated into it.
Yeah.
In theory, it should work, but I've seen stranger things before in this game, so...
True.
Hopefully it works, because then once that's built, I can actually just hook this thing up and offload it, and then we can really start mining again.
Yay.
And then get materials so I can actually rebuild this thing properly.
Yes.
And then we'll really be off to the mining races.
Yeah.
So yeah, if it's over here,
Okay.
on the corner. If you just want to attach them there, I can do the welding. I just need all the stuff on it.
Apparently,
components is all I need.
I forgot to grab the construction. I will grab it on my next round.
Okay, that's fine. Because yeah, once that's done, I can offload the rest of the stuff on board, and then I can actually go and get some material, and we can set the assembler to do shit down here. I mean, we have basic material right now, but
yeah,
you know, we can at least get steel plate or something out of it.
Yeah.
Steel plate and price.
Steel plate, interior plate, I think, or that might need nickel. I don't remember.
I think that needs nickel. But we could probably do solar cells.
Probably.
Because solar cells. Oh, that needs nickel as well.
So the system is fully...
Oh, interior plate's only iron, so...
There we go. So we can do those. Alright, so let's see here. How many?
Just 20.
20. We'll go get some.
Did you put all the large tubes on the thing?
Oh, no, I didn't. No.
I figured just offload your stuff before you go up there.
Yeah.
So now it's just down to solar cells for some of these guys.
There we go. And back up.
Cool. Are you working yet now that we got panels going?
In theory.
I guess I wish you could see how much it was using currently. You can only see its max input and or minimum or whatever.
Hmm.
Refinery is on.
That's another thing. I think I have a. It would show. I think it would show the overall power usage, but I do have a script that can tell us how much power the base is using. So when we get to that point.
I mean, I think you can look that up in like the chair or something as far as how much it's using, but I just wanted to see if it was actually pulling power in yet, but it doesn't look like it is yet. Meaning it's probably because the panels are probably defaulting to charging themselves up first, which I guess is fine. Because then they can do the thing.
Do the thing. Where are you?
Okay, so that is done. Reconstruction components. I can offload this thing. Oh, I need hydrogen. I was about to go up. Okay, now I can go up.
On my way with those construction components, and I have enough solar cells on me currently to at least finish one of those solar panels.
Nice.
And it's that Bertha that's producing more once she finishes with the other shit in her queue, which I think is just some steel plate and some small steel tubes. No.
I'm glad there's a beacon on Genesis because I can't tell where it is with the sun.
Yeah.
Normally you can see it, but it's like right in the sun right now.
Yep.
And out of the sun bloom is Genesis.
Alright, connector is finished.
Sweet. I'll offload the ship here in a minute. I'm up top right now.
Alright.
What do you need while I'm up here?
For the moment, probably just really steel plate and then whatever solar cells we get.
Steel plate.
So I can start
Solar
working on
cells.
here.
I'm taking the scrap metal too,
Alright.
because it's in the way. Not sure why we have stone, so I'm gonna eject the stone. Do we need small steel tube down there?
Not at the moment, I don't think.
Alright, then I'll call it good. Oh, that's cool.
What?
When you're flying in, Genesis is large enough to cast a shadow on the surface of the moon.
Oh, that's pretty badass, actually.
You should come out and see it. It's currently moving outside of our crater, but so it's not going to last long. But come here, quick.
It's coming.
Look out. Look this way, to the left or to the right. I don't know where you're at. I don't know your perspective, but it's like right on the edge. Look for my beacon. I'm flying towards it.
I see you. I don't see Shadow though.
Because the shadow's inside the crater I'm currently above. It's progressing.
I don't think I have a good enough render distance at the moment.
Oh, it's really cool. You'll have to go back and watch my stream.
Yes. There it is.
Yeah, it was really cool flying in, and there's just this silhouette of Genesis. All right. Another solar panel done. So we're literally just waiting on solar cells for those. Okay.
All right.